What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's yours truly, opdestroy, and today, guys, we are gonna bring you, and I say we, I mean Shishkebaba and I, we're gonna bring you guys the ultimate Season 11 tech tree planning guide visual. Right, Shishk? What's up, dude?
Boom, suckers. Yeah, get ready for this. It's nuts.
Guys, you're gonna have your breakfast, lunch, and dinner here in this video. Shishkebaba, what are we looking at right here, man? Can you explain to the awesome community out there what this graph, this bar graph, indicates?
So yeah, did a little mathematics in Excel and came up with this chart that will show you what your starting keys are for Season 11. This is based on your finishing rank in Season 10. Those are all listed down at the bottom. Now you can see these plateaus at different areas. It's all about a rank chest that you pick up. This is based on the amount of loot that comes out of each one of the chests, and it's all added up. So the white numbers represent exactly how many keys you'll get, and then the blue numbers, guys, that'll actually represent what rank you're starting in too. So it starts off at 15 keys at rank 1, and then you can just keep scrolling over there, OP, and you can see in the rank 20s, if you finish there, you'll have 113 keys, and you'll start at rank 11. If you keep getting better, if you're like in the high diamonds, you finish rank 25, you'll have 227 keys, and you'll start in rank 14. Now, the one plateau that I think is very interesting that applies to a lot of people, I think, is the plateau of the 245 keys at rank 15. This strictly applies to all players that finished Legendary 1, between Legendary 1 and Legendary 2 and 29 stars. That's a lot of players that parked over Legendary. This all applies to them. So a lot of people will be starting with this amount of keys. Now, depending on how high you finished in the Legendary determines how high you start, of course, in the next rank. You should also know that these bars represent every 10 stars. That's how this graph is graduated. So, yeah, and it goes all the way out to Legendary 10, but nobody even finished out there.
Right. Right. Absolutely. So guys, check that out. That's exactly your starting keys pertaining to what rank you start at this Season 11. So that is super clutch. Shishk, what other information do we have?
Well, yeah, obviously, if you need to know your keys, you're going to need to know how many tokens you have. Going over to the next chart, you'll see how many tokens we get.
Right.
And this is the other piece of the puzzle to how much tech you'll be starting with. So in the similar fashion, we go along the x-axis with your finishing rank from Season 10, and you can read off on the white numbers exactly how many tokens you'll be getting. Now, these numbers are expressed in thousands. So, for instance, in the first plateau, you've got 280. That's 280,000 tokens for anyone that finished in those lower ranks, which that's pretty much nobody watching this video. Right. And in the same fashion, you can just figure out, how many tokens you'll start with. Right around rank 19, you'll start with 3 million tokens. Rank 25, 4.4 million. And again, that plateau we were talking about, that Legendary 1 to Legendary 229, is 4,750,000 tokens.
Good tokens.
So
yeah,
that'll help you plan.
Absolutely, guys. So look at that right there. Those two graphs, again, very crucial in helping you plan and dissect the tech tree, which we're going to be showing next, right, Shishk?
Yes. So now that you've seen all that, let's take a look at the tech tree and how it's been dissected.
All right, guys, this is Season 11's tech tree, full with data you could eat for days. You got each node, unlock keys, upgrade tokens per tick per level of each node. Even in the grand total, guys, of every single, so that last bar graph, Shishk, you explained, it just ties into this, right? Yeah,
absolutely. If you want to plan your approach before the season starts, now you can. You've got all the tools you need. You know what your starting tech is, and now you'll know all the values of all the upgrades that you might want to pick along the way. And here is the tree.
Starting off, we have shock bombs next to the landing crafts. I mean, that's crazy now because we have complete control now of our troops with keeping them alive longer. So I think that's a great start, right, Shishk? I mean, shock bombs, cool.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, everyone gets shocks right off the bat.
Absolutely. And guys, you can see here, we got the first troop, Zookas. What in the world, right? We have Zookas, and then let alone just up the corner, we got heavy, Shishk. So very interesting, right?
Yeah, possible heavy Zuka metas for sure. There's troop damage in between them. Always a nice node.
Absolutely, guys. And you guys can see those pink little orby colored nodes. Those are the multi-special nodes, okay, where you can go in there and choose a certain defense. And in that first one there to the right, worth 22 keys, you can pick up 2 snipers, a mortar, or 2 mortars or 2 machine guns at your choice. So each time you see a little special purple orb node, you'll know that that's what that indicates.
And all the green numbers are the totals, guys, in
Yes.
case that wasn't clear. Yeah.
So we see we get our first offensive troop damage, Shishk, there right at the get-go too as well. So that's nice. 16 keys, not bad. And then we also get our Ice Baby building health just to the right of those heavies. So that's going to be interesting.
Yep. And an early Kavan for the season at 42 keys.
Ooh, yeah, that is kind of pricey, but yeah, 42 keys for the good doctor, folks. Moving along, after getting to that third ER, we pick up flares, which is nice because now that we not only have shock bomb, guys, we have flares. What more could you ask for, right, Shish? I mean, you got complete control of your troops now, in a sense. Moving along, guys, we get boom mines, we got boom cannons, we got our next offensive troop health node. And guys, we want to before we show this, Shish, we have some new things in this tech tree, right?
Yes, we do. This is an interesting tech tree. We haven't fully explained it. Here comes one of the twists.
Here we go, guys. So after that multi-node, we have a protector. We have the protector, guys, in the tech tree. Shish Kebabber, explain the protector and what she does or what she did when we had her. Remember that?
Right. Well, this troop just puts the ice shields on individual targets, one every second or two. I'm not even sure, but I think you can load 4 per boat at maximum, and yeah, she'll run around throwing shields on troops, and she's pretty quick.
I love it. I love it. And guys, let's break down a little bit more with the protector. Let's take a look over here. Here she is. Now, we did notice, Shish, that her health is the only thing that really gets affected here, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm betting that the shield gets affected too, but we'd have to do some testing to really find out. But yeah, right now the cards just show that her health is the only thing upgrading. If that's the case, you know, maybe it's not even worth upgrading her if it's just the health. Maybe you want the health, who knows? But I bet you her shield's upgrade too. Either way, she doesn't cost a whole lot to upgrade.
No,
I mean, it's not that bad.
No, not at all. So there's the protector, guys. We have the protector, a new troop in the game, Proto Troop, which is really cool.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the metas that develop with her.
Absolutely, guys. So there's number one. That's prize number one in this tech tree. Okay, we got DBD. There's some more ice. So now we're at 50. We're a quad now, right? Shish, we're a quad at this point. And guys, a quad means we have a 50% troop damage, troop health, building health, and building damage on our side. Moving along, folks, we got Bullet early. Shish, that's your favorite hero, right? I mean,
yeah, there's interesting path choices there at that intersection. You can just get the Bullet right away if you like.
Right.
Maybe do some Bullet Warrior hits or something. Who knows? Yeah.
Bullet Warrior hits, guys. Bullet Taunt Warrior. Absolutely. And we do notice we have Warriors as well, friends. Warriors and Protectors. Why are they so close to each other? I don't know. Maybe it's a good mix. We shall see. And then we also have smokes as well after the protectors, which obviously when you're warrior rushing, if you're warrior rushing, you're going to want that smoke, right? All right, moving along, guys, onto the fourth ER. Well, we got barrage. Oh, look at this node here, Shishk, where you have it's a dead end node to rocket launchers. You got the barrage there.
No, that comes in at the 3 ER meta.
Yes,
yeah.
It does, guys. It does.
At the end of it, tail end of it.
Yeah. It goes into a tail dead end over the fourth ER. But yeah, you're still able to get that before that fourth ER. And that's pretty interesting because you got rockets at the dead end node there, Shishk. Do you see any possibility for rockets coming onto the scene this season?
Yeah, especially later, like in the developed 3 ER meta later in the season, it's quite possible players that don't want to get the Admiral key or whatever, and they're stuck down there, they'll have their trees maxed out, and they'll have max barrage and probably just be barraging out in ER. I mean, you know.
Right.
Probably.
Right. So anyways, guys, again, interesting to see this tech tree. I actually like this tech tree. It's a very well thought out tech tree.
It's cool. There's always a lot of paths, choices, dead ends. If you go this way, you can't go that way, or you can, but it takes time and you delay your progress going forward. Yeah.
No, it's a beautiful thing. And we're moving on, guys. So you get med kits after the fourth ER unlock. You can go down for some nice GB. That's our first GBE node, by the way, Shishk. That's our first.
And that'll help
GB.
barrage out engine rooms in the 4 ER meta. I'm just kidding, but yeah, I guess it might help. Yeah,
it definitely could help. So our first GB unlock node, guys, is after the fourth ER. So I really highly suggest you max out your gunboat at the beginning, because that's the only GB you get to bank off of until you get to this point. And then next to that, we got our next proto node, guys. You can see that you either get a choice of a microwaver 1, a shock blaster 1, and a grappler 1. And the ones you guys see underneath them are indication of their Mark 1, 2, or 3 status. Shishk, any good news about this multi-node that you like?
I mean, they're all kind of weak in their own right. Like, I think it depends on the metas. If you got a lot of warriors running around, maybe the microwaver's good. But other than that, I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, hey, it's 34 keys, guys, and then you know what? Let time take its place. If you guys need it, if you want it, take it. If you don't, come back for it, because you're going to be crossing over the med kits, which is also a direct arm link to that. So just come back for it.
I want to talk about one thing real quick. You got riflemen down there at the bottom right of your screen.
Yep.
And it's important to point out that because they come way after Kavan, that if you do get Kavan early on and you're doing second win and you're getting riflemen, they're going to be like level 1 because you won't be able to upgrade them. So the riflemen that Kavan spawn early are very weak because riflemen don't come till this point.
Right. Good point. Thank you for putting that out, man. Yeah, guys, riflemen, normally we got those at the beginning of each season, right, Shish? Not Zukas or anything. It was always riflemen, it seemed like, right?
So it's kind of a nerf to Kavan in a way. So keep that in mind if you're using Kavan early on, that his riflemen won't be powerful at all.
Then there's our next troop damage node, guys. So now we are rocking 100% troop damage at this point, and then 50 on everything else. Troop health, DBD, and BH as well. Now, Shish, now are you ready, my friend, to show the next surprise here in Season 11? Guys, for the first time ever, we have critter cannons, Mark IIs. What? Guys, we have now, does that mean they're opening the door for possible Lasertron? Or the what's the other, the mortar rainmaker or whatever that thing's called?
I mean, guys, anything's possible. All the other proto troops too. I mean, heck, any of those that we've seen. The engineer, maybe we'll see him on the warships.
Ooh, yeah, we can't forget that guy. But guys, we have Mark II critter cannons. Let's take a little closer look. I got this gnat flying in my face. Get out of here. All right. Critter cannons, guys. Mark IIs are coming to Warship Season 11. Here is the breakdown to each upgrade. You guys can see here, Shish, again, the second tick, the 115,500, we don't see a critters per burst data information there. That was something that caught our eyes, right? So we're thinking, you guys, that they just forgot to put it there. Or I mean, this is a new troop, right? New proto troop in the Season 11. So this was something they had to bring into it. So again, guys, I don't think it's going to really cause an issue, but again, it is kind of worth noting that it's not there for the tick 2. But you can see here that it's not too expensive to max. And you guys, critter cannons are pretty cool because they throw out a bunch of critters, right, Shish? But one problem on that, though, we don't unlock critters yet. So do they scale off the critters perhaps too?
No, because critter scaling is just a matter of critter count. Each critter is already maxed as they come.
That's right.
Good question, though.
Good. Yeah, absolutely, guys. So yeah, he answered my question. Yeah, they only scale off quantity, guys, right? So not the health. The health is just based.
Not quality. They're always 100% quality. It's just the quantity that's changing. Yeah,
exactly. So guys, Critter Cannon Mark II coming to Season 11. Who's not excited? I am, and I'm sure Shish Kebabber is too.
And one thing to point out too, with protector interaction, she will not protect critters. Yes. I was testing this on the main island earlier.
Yes.
When she was around.
Yes.
So she shouldn't be protecting the critters.
Yeah, and if she is, it's an unintended feature, and she shouldn't, guys, because critters we know aren't troops, right? So.
Exactly.
Anyways, folks, so guys, Critter Cannon Mark II, I am super excited. Leave a thumbs up if you guys are excited for the Critter Cannon Mark II. Let's move on. All right, Shish Kebabber. Moving on from that critter cannon, we got Seekers, man. We got Seekers seeking their way into Season 11. Do you see any kind of life for the Seekers, my friend, this season?
Yeah, I mean, I think early on, if you get there, there's no shock launchers or shock mines yet, right? So the first shock launcher you can see comes right over here, probably the next DR, or you can even go up and around to get it if you want. But
that's right.
Yeah, I could definitely see some viability there. Kind of depends on the metas and all that again. But, it's going to be the fastest hit that wins. The Seekers are pretty fast.
Amen. And you know what, guys? Good point again. Shish Kebab, there's no shock mines as of yet, right? We don't see them yet. And the shock launcher comes after the Seekers. So, yeah, I could see a meta surround, including those Seekers somewhere. All right, then guys, we have a special multi-node above the critter cannon there. That's worth 36 keys, and you got either 4 boom mines, boom cannon, or 2 sniper towers.
I guess there's something else worth noting about this tree
Sure.
is that there's a few things missing from this tree. Should we talk about what's not even in this tree?
We
Yeah.
could do that. So go ahead, Shishk. Tell us what's not in
So
this tree.
there's a couple key things not in this tree, guys. We have no air troops. There's no heavy choppers. There's no rocket choppers. And the Diddles, they did not make the boat this time. The Bombardiers are not in this tech tree, ladies and
They
gentlemen.
are stationed
Nowhere to be found.
nowhere to be found, guys. They are in the nursing homes where they belong, right? I'm just kidding. No Bombardiers, guys, in season 11. So there you go. So there's just a bunch of surprises for season 11, guys. No flying troops and no Bombardiers. So
Yeah.
that's awesome. Now I noticed just too on this scene here, we have Mrs. Brick. I mean, we get Kavan first, and then Bullet, then Brick. So
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't
Brick. You might,
She never fares too well in Warships unless she's just early on. You know,
Yeah,
I don't
like
know, late
head-
brick gameplay.
right,
I don't know.
right.
We'll see. I could be wrong. Yeah.
Early gameplay, like with heavy rushes, right, with Brick, something like
Yeah.
that. But we aren't heavy rushing probably at this time. Well, even maybe perhaps we are, guys. I mean, there's no shock launchers. Who knows? But anyways, there is Mrs. Brick moving along. We come over to the next ER, guys. This is the 5th, I think. Shish. Wait, we have 3, 4.
Yeah.
The 5th ER. You unlock that 5th ER, guys, and you can either go north or east. Or like Shish said earlier, you can go all the way around the boom cannon, the grenadiers, to the shock launcher, then to the ER. But it seems like the most ideal path would be going from Seekers to the ER, just in my opinion. Like maybe not, but anyways, guys, unlocking that next ER, you do get you can either well, I guess you don't either get shock launchers after, you can get it before it too.
I mean, if you don't want Seekers going top, makes sense, I guess.
Exactly. So in this case, I'm going Seekers, ER, then shock launcher, and then coming back down. But anyways, moving along, guys, the next node right to the right of that next engine room is a spicier multi-node Shishk.
Yeah, all Mark II protos. You got the laser.
Yeah,
Sky Shield and Doom Cannon.
Yeah,
Again, meta dependent, but they could all be useful.
absolutely. And then last but not least, guys, we get our last hero here, Mrs. Sparkalicious. And I mean, I could definitely potentially see her being a hero because she poops out critters, right? And with the critter cannons, perhaps. Maybe one critter cannon and Sparky. Who knows? Interesting. And there's our next DBD, Shish. Now we're at 100% DBD. We're at, 100% TD, 50 on the troop health, and 50 on the BH at this point. So
that one forces you to open either Sparky or the Scorcher, which may not fit into your plans depending on how you think metas are going to be developing. Scorchers, they never fare well. Maybe they'll have a role this season. Heck, I don't know. But so far, they really haven't.
Yeah. Unless they were life leeching Scorchers, right, Shish? Maybe life leeching Scorchers.
Yeah.
But, other than that, guys, we don't see any life sucking out of them this season. So, yeah. There's our next troop health statue, guys, giving us now 100% troop health. Where's that building health, right? Let's move along. And then we come up to medics. That connects to that special multi-node. So I guess, gosh, it really makes you think, Shishk, on that DBD right there. Like you have to go up all the way there to get that if you want that. You're going to have to get Scorchers, it looks like.
Oh, yeah, never mind. Yeah, you're forced to get Scorchers.
Yeah, you're forced.
Congratulations. Everyone's getting Scorchers.
Not. Yeah, guys.
Scorcher for me, Scorcher for you.
Yeah, let's all scorch together, guys. That's right. Not looking at the notes correctly. Yeah, we do see that there's no arm ticking on other than from the Scorcher life. That's where it's going to be, guys. So whether you like it or not, Scorchers will be in your handbag on season 11. But
probably would not suggest upgrading them. Just putting that out there.
Right. But you guys can see here, finally is when we tap into the shock mine therapy next to that troop health. It is a dead end node. But if you want them, you got to hit that dead end, right, Shishk? So
yeah, you got Seekers running all over your ship. You're going to want those probably.
Absolutely. Shish, do you want to reveal potentially the next surprise in this season's tech tree? Why not? So
sure.
Guys, so there we go. We got that's the 6th ER now. I think it's the 6th ER, right? That's the 6th. I wasn't keeping tabs.
Yeah.
6th ER, guys. You unlock that. And we have cryo bombardiers, guys.
Yeah, so the bombardiers are gone, but the cryo bombardiers are here to fill in their place in their frosty shoes, the frosty uncles of the bombardiers.
That's right. It was no April Fool's Day joke, guys. The bombardiers are not in game, but they're evil steps twin, the
from the north.
From the north, from the North Pole, the cryo bombardiers, guys. That is something. We know that the cryo bombardiers aren't as super duper strong in DPS as the bombardiers, but let's take a look at their stats, folks. Here, cryo bombardiers. You can see that this is now. I'm gauging this off these guys with damage per shot. You can see that how they scale throughout the upgrade ticks, and at their.
But keep in mind.
Yes.
With the reduced damage, they are also putting a cryo effect on the target they're hitting.
Absolutely, guys. So you get kind of like a cryo bombardier special. And when he's firing,
slows down the defenses.
Yeah, absolutely. So if you are running, on other troops, they could definitely be of assistance. So not only do they slow down troops with a cryo effect, but they also do pretty good damage. I'm not going to lie. I mean, max cryo bombardier just doing 25-30 is not bad. Now that's not even scaling off any troop damage. So.
Right.
So anyway, guys, there is your cryo bombardier. I hope you guys have fun with him. Maybe you could go skiing or something. I don't know. But there's the cryo bombardiers.
Yeah, he still does a decent amount of damage, but it's in any way, think of it as a nerf to the bombardier. It's like bombardiers that are doing less damage. So in the base race meta, which it probably is, it means you're going to get slower times using him than you would have with bombardiers. So it opens the doors for other troops and other combinations. So I think that's really cool. Plus, his cryo effect could be really useful too.
Absolutely, absolutely. And guys, if you look too after the 6th ER, we get our artillery shell finally, right, Shish? Like that's pretty far into the tree. So the artillery shell is far back. There's a second GBE node, guys. That's going to give us 100% GBE, which is nice if you pick those two nodes up. So yeah. And there's our next node next to the artillery shell, specialty multi-node. You got either a
boom surprise, grappler,
yeah, boom surprise number. I couldn't spit that out, so I was going from the right to left. But yeah, boom surprise Mark II. You got that weird-looking hamburger Flotty number 1 up there as well, and a grappler, another grappler, guys. Because I remember in the other multi-node there was another grappler 1, so you could have 2 grapplers at this point if you decide to choose that. So that'll be interesting to see how that forms a defensive layout. We finally get the Cryoneers, Shisk, just south of that next DBD node. So now we're rocking, I think, was it 150 DBD now? Are we rocking? Is it
quite a bit? I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, again, no BH. Where's that BH, right? So right now our defenses are hitting a lot harder than their own health on them. So interesting. I like it. But then you know what's interesting, Shish? Off that ER up there. Look at 6 ER to 7th. It's in the same frame, right? But in order to go to get that 7th ER, if you want critters, man, it's a dead end node, dude. So you got to go down. And if you want critters, you have to go all the way to the dead end to the right there, guys, to get them because there's no leading arm into that 7th ER. So interesting to note. And then just after the 7th ER, folks, you get another troop health node. So yeah, rocking the troop health and troop damage, and we're still waiting to find that BH, right? So moving on.
Exactly.
There it is right there, guys, after the 7th ER. And now we're picking up some more juicier multi-nodes here. Shish, look at that, a CMO 3, an Amplifier 3, and a Laser 2. That right there.
Amplifier 3, that's where it's at.
That's where it's at, guys, because we've got a lot of DBD on our backs, right? So amplifying that to 100%, or is that 150% at Mark III, right?
I think it's 100. Yeah.
Oh, it's
I think
100?
It's 100.
Okay, so 100, guys. So that's 250% at this point of any defense you kind of in that little circumference it can hold. So that's pretty cool. So I'll definitely be probably going for the Amplifier 3. And there is finally the pesky building health, guys, 100%. So 100% building health, guys. How's that going to fare? We shall see. There's another special multi-node, guys, down below. We have more mines. We got troop damage again, guys. That's 150 now, I think, on the troop damage. 150% troop damage, 100% building health. Tells me that we're going to be back into base race full clears again, Shish Season 11. That's just my take on it.
We'll see. But we'll be doing it with different troops, with different styles. Yes. Who knows? With the protectors, critter cannons, cryo bombardiers, heavies, Zukas, cryoneers. I mean, any of these things. Warriors, seekers. I mean, I'm not going to mention scorchers and tanks, but basically anything else has, I think, a real good shot here.
And then you also up top, you got another SEMO 3, a Hot Pot 3, a Doom Cannon 2. Again, there's your troop damage. And then there's your last gun.
Grenadiers. I left them out. It's possible Grens could even have some action here.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the different troop offensive metas take shape in Season 11. But you can see here, we got our next troop damage. So we're heavily offensively over the ice this season, guys. Building health, 100%. Troop damage at 150. So,
but we've also gotten rid of the overpowered troops. We've gotten rid of the heavy choppers, the rocket choppers, and the bombardiers. They're gone. So it kind of makes sense that the building health's a little bit lower just to bring in. I mean, Zookas always have a lot of damage. This might be the season of the Zookas, guys. I mean, the highest DPS troop out there by far.
Absolutely.
So.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep. So there it is, guys. So and then ends with troop damage and that gunboat, last gunboat, which will give you 150% extra gunboat. So that's if you make it the very end of the tree. But there it is, guys. Season 11 tech tree. Now, Shishk, what do you say we go check out all maybe the ranked chest contents and all that good stuff?
Yeah.
Here now are the chest contents. So as you pass ranks, as you collect your time chests in wood, Shish, we're getting 15 keys, 285,000 upgrade tokens. If you guys fall and you end the season in wooden, you get no end of season rewards. Moving on over, guys. Oh, we forgot to mention, Shish, it's a 20-day season, my friend. 20
That's right.
days. And we've calculated, guys, for each chest here, what you'll get in keys and upgrade tokens in 20 days. So if you stay in wooden all season, yeah, you'll get 900 total and a little over 17 million in upgrade tokens. Let's move over to the stone chest, guys. Again, there's the rewards at the end of the season. If you stay in stone, you'll get 18 of the trader tickets. And 100 diamonds. 100 diamonds, guys. And again, you get 16 keys, 320,000 upgrade tokens per chest. And in a 20-day total, that'll get you 960 keys and just over 19 million in. Now, guys, these totals here are rough estimates. This is not including you getting your ranked chests and all that good stuff. Just pretty much the time chests that come through for 90 days.
Yeah, it's literally 20 days and how much rank you would get if you unlocked all those chests for 20 days. Just to give you estimates when you're doing big long-term tech tree planning.
Absolutely. Moving over, guys, to the iron chest. Again, you're going to get 24 trader tickets, 150 diamonds, and then in this awesome iron chest, you're going to get 18 keys, 350k on the upgrade tokens, and your 20-day totals for that, if you stick around here, you'll get 1,080 on the keys and 21 million upgrade tokens. All right, moving over to the gold, guys, you're going to get 24 trader tickets, 200 diamonds, and then now this is when you start reaching into the power powder realm, Shishk. You get 20 power powder if you stick in gold for the 20-day season. You'll also get 20 keys, folks, in the gold chest, 400k in the upgrade tokens, and in 20-day totals for that, you'll get 1,200 keys and 24 million on the nose there, ballpark figure, upgrade tokens. So, all right, moving over to the precious diamond chest, guys, you're going to get 30 tickets, you're going to get 500 diamonds and 30 power powder, again yielding you also 25 keys and 500k in upgrade tokens per chest.
It's a pretty nice increase over gold.
Yes.
I think everyone's going to want to get the diamond as soon as possible. I mean, it's always the case, but this season also being shorter, just being a 20-day season or whatever it is, it means that there's just less time to generate stars. So getting into legendary is probably just going to be for the few elite players out there, but I think most people are going to probably finish in diamond or maybe get legendary in the last day. So get into diamond as soon as possible. That's where your maximum tech is for the most part.
Yes, guys. Big thank you, Shish, for bringing that up, guys. Diamond is the target, guys. So get there ASAP when you can. And 20-day totals for that, guys, you'll get 1,500 keys and 30 million upgrade tokens. Heading over to the legendary, which, like Shish said, maybe the few elite might get to, right? You will grab 42, if you end in legendary, 42 of the trader tickets, 750 on the diamonds, 40 power powder, and you'll get 32 keys per chest in legendary, 620k in upgrade tokens, which is pretty juicy. And in 20-day totals for that, guys, you will run out with 1920 on the 1,920 keys, 37,200,000 for 20-day totals hitting legendary. But I don't think anyone's going to sit there for 20 days. So that's kind of like not going to happen. But then also, guys, we added to the whole complete tech tree unlock and cost to actually max the whole tech tree, which no one's really going to do, right? But we have it here for you. Total unlock, guys, and upgrade costs 2,236 keys you'll need to unlock the whole tech tree. And the cost to upgrade everything to max, 42,659,000 upgrade tokens. So that right there, and there's yours truly right there with his pirate, captain hat on. But anyways, that's
what you can do. You can start with that total, and then just start subtracting the amounts from nodes that you don't want on the tree, and then figure out how much total tech you need. Now, keep in mind, like the values we just showed with the chest, the 20-day values, that's only the time chest. This is to not include the ranked chests, okay? The graphs I presented at the start, that is the accumulation of the ranked chests that you're already awarded based on your starting rank for Season 11. But then there are still the ranked chests between where you start and where you finish that you'll also be acquiring that also adds to your total tech count with your keys and tokens. So keep that in mind when you're doing your planning as well.
Exactly, guys. So again, all those figures we did, the 20-day totals, those are ballpark figures. So just to gauge you, but we aren't going off anything else other than that. So,
but this is one giant tree that Ops worked a long time on. I've given them some input on how to do this, and it's all one giant tree that you guys can find on his Discord server.
Yeah, guys, if you or Telegram too. Telegram, guys.
Or Telegram.
Yeah, there'll be a link in the description of this video, guys. Join my Telegram group. I will have this pinned up. This whole smorgasbord of information you just were able to just see. That'll be there for you guys. Your own.
Well, can you just zoom out and show them the whole breadth of that tech tree? A wide angle. Is that possible? Look at that.
There it is. There's the whole. That's what's going to be visible, guys. Available in my Telegram group. So if you guys want that, there it is. That's breakfast, lunch, and dinner right there for Season
everything
11.
You need to know right there. Yeah,
absolutely. So guys, with that said, Shish, let's go take a look at the deck layouts. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, guys. Here are all the deck layouts for Season 11, starting with the 2 ER layout. Shish, many of us won't be visiting that 2 ER layout much, right?
Well, hopefully not. Yeah, do your key and token calculation accordingly, and try to breeze right on through the 2 ER. But no, in case you do start there, I mean, we see one get point of entry on the right hand side there, and the deck kind of goes off into two forks, I guess. There are no flares at 2 ER, so it's going to be a lot of free clearing, split hits, that kind of stuff.
Absolutely. And guys, also to note too, each of these deck layouts have the grid lining. So if you want to use those to your advantage, those are there as well. But that's 2 ER. Let's look at 3 ER, guys. This is 3 ER. Kind of similar, but it expand a little bit. Shish, that fork kind of, dimension is still there. But nonetheless, it's still kind of cool. It's like, hey.
Yeah. You will have flares here at this point. There's room for another ER as it, expanded out on the left-hand side.
Right.
And there it is. And it's interesting with the design.
Let's take a look at 4 ER. This is now opening up the 2 deployment zones for your troops, guys, for potential split hits, split attacks here. And interesting layout.
Yeah, at the end of this meta, you'll run into Seekers and Critter Cannons. So, I could see some good use for the 2 points of entry.
Yeah.
And Brick also comes onto the scene here, too, if anyone wants to pick her up.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Thanks for that. Yeah, guys, so that's 4 ER. Let's go to 5 now. We can see that, again, 2 deployment zones still and kind of opened up more on the deck.
Yeah, well, it's just more filled in, and you'll have the Cryo Bombardiers at this point as well, I believe. No, they come at 6 ER. My apologies. So,
right.
Yeah,
it'll be interesting, guys, to see how this tinkers along going into the 5 ER meta. So moving on to 6 ER, you can see now the deployment zone on the right is a lot smaller than the 5 ER layout, and but still there's 2 deployment zones, and the ship does seem to be expanding more and more, where there's a lot more ship than not. And this is your 6 ER layout, and this, like you said, Shish, is when Cryo Bombardiers come into play.
Yes, exactly. So.
Yeah.
A lot of room for them to work.
A lot of room for them to work. Their icy work, right? So, guys, that brings us now to the final ER, the 7 ER layout. Again, 2 deployment zones, just a little pinch of dead space on the left-hand side there. Other than that, it's a pretty full-on deck you get to work with on 7 ER. So Shishk, what do you say we finally give the people what they want? Maybe some Warship gameplay.
Sure, let's do it. We got some 3ER gameplay with warriors we can feature, I believe.
All right, guys. So we are on the deck of a 3ER layout. So I'm thinking, I'm going to load some troops up. I have diamonds. Let's get some. I'm going to try some protectors, and I'll do 6 boats of warriors. And let's go into the queue and see if we can queue up with my buddy Shishkabobber. I'm going to battle now.
There we go.
What is this? Question mark? Question mark. Who is this? Ooh, look at this interesting base. All right. So, man. 40% DBD. Shish, they're going to be hurting my warriors, bro.
Watch out.
Yeah, watch out. I have, maybe I will go 3 protectors. Let's try that. And let's do this.
You're going 3, so am I. Yeah.
Are you going 3 too? All right, let's go like, we'll go 1, 2, and we'll do. I kind of split my troops up, folks, to see if this works. I don't know. Let's shock the boom cannons. Let's shock all this good stuff here. I'm really hoping my protectors protect me as my warriors hit those mines there. That would be nice. Let's actually shock the mortar again. Oh, those mines. Where are the protectors? We got up there. Are they just protectors up there? We got a shock. Shock this. Should come up over here to this machine gun. Come on, protectors, don't die. I need you. I got 1 warrior coming over to those to help. Ooh, gosh, I have no med kits and my protectors are dead. Connection lost. All right, guys, I had a minor technical difficulty there. My internet did go out, and yeah, I finished my base. I didn't get Shishkabobber, but he did get me, guys. Let's take a look at his replay really quick. We'll go in 2 times. Let's see, Shishkabobber dropping 3 protectors and all the warriors on this right side.
Yeah, these are max protectors, max warriors.
Yes. So kind of lead us through, Shish, what you're seeing. Like, what was your idea going all right? They were going to
just split up, manage the hit. Yeah, hopefully they don't die. Too many of them don't die on the mines, kind of thing.
Right.
And let the protectors protect.
Yeah. So still doing
a little late on the shock up top, but we got a few warriors still alive. But yeah, up against the boom cannon, I don't think it was really popping off too many warriors because the protectors were doing a good job keeping them up.
Right.
Boom cannon did some work to that warrior, so I flared over to the boom cannon to the sniper tower just to get rid of it.
Oh, beautiful.
And then to the ER.
Nicely done, guys. So look at that, guys. Just on the hair of the chinny chin chin, the warriors with the protectors did seem to pull off this this full complete finish here on my base. So well done, Shishkabobber. Nicely done, guys. That is season 11 right there in a nutshell. More than a nutshell, I'd say, Shishk. But guys, here's to a happy season 11. Thank you, Shishkabobber, for everything. And guys, we'd love to hear your comments. Leave them down below. Also, there'll be a link to Shishkabobber's channel in the description below. So make sure you guys check out Shishk, subscribe to Shishk, and we'll see you guys very soon.